Welcome back to my channel, and we have here Ray, the god of cake pops again. I hope you enjoyed our last video where we got to see behind the scenes and get to know Ray a little bit. And today he's going to share us his secrets on how to make cake pops. So Ray, what are the ingredients?
So we need cake. So here we have red velvet cake.
Yeah, looks delicious.
So if you're really lazy, these are my scraps. So I don't waste my scraps. That's how I started making it. You can use a cupcake and then just save the frosting for later. We need chocolate. So these are melted down chocolate, which we will talk about later a little bit more. Cream cheese, milk. We have some meringues. These are strawberry coated Rice Krispies. Some non-flavored. This is just vegetable oil, so it's non-flavored. And yeah, the coloring here, it's oil-based coloring. And then you need some baking paper and spatula. Pretty much that's it. My first tip was to use the right type of cake. So nothing too spongy, so anything like chiffon, sponge or genoa, unfortunately I find not suitable to make cake pops because that's too airy and light, and then you just sort of crush the cake down and it doesn't really give you any texture. So you want something that has a bit more body to it. Today we're using red velvet, and then I'm just gonna crush it with a KitchenAid. This would do the job. Second tip would be try not to bind your cake, because a lot of the cake pop process is that you crush the cake and then you bind it again with buttercream. I find that it makes the cake too oily, so when you have little cracks, a little hole that's not covered properly, the oil will start to seep out from the cake. So what I like to use instead, with red velvet, it pairs really well with cream cheese. Before proceeding, I like to add a bit of texture to this. So I have just some chocolate coated Rice Krispies. So this one you can get from a baker store. So just be gentle, you don't want to crush this fully, just a little bit. So for those who doesn't have a mold, like a popsicle mold, you can always still make this. Just weigh the cake. So it's about 40 grams each, yeah. And then just roll it into like a long log shape. Press it down a bit. Yep. And then just put your popsicle sticks through.
You don't need a mold. Look how perfect that looks.
So, yeah, if you weigh it, you'll probably have like the consistent size of it. So yeah, this would work really well too. When you push it in the mold, you can put this in the fridge until it's all set. So by set, I'm meaning the cake's hardened and it's easier for you to push out from the mold like that.
Roughly how long, Ray?
So depending on the type of cake that you use. So if you have like something that's really dense, like a mud cake, that would take longer. So anything lighter, like the butter pound cake or red velvet, because it's so buttery, it's like a lot quicker. When we are dipping the cake, we try not to dip the cake fresh off the fridge or freezer. So you need to let it sit in room temperature for a little bit. So here we have some melted chocolate. Usually before I dip my cake, I will just check the consistency. This one's pretty good.
How can you tell it's good?
So I just dip my spatula, give it a tap. So when it's just lightly coating the spatula, this is good enough. If it's too thick, we have vegetable oil. You can always thin it out.
Oh, I love that.
So make sure you color your chocolate with the right form of color. So this one here is oil-based. One of my favorite design is with the crushed meringue. Give it a gentle tap so this knocks out all the bubbles. But make sure it touches the stick and it doesn't fall off. Okay. And then just tap it.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching Ray as much as I did and learned all his secrets about cake pops.
Pleasure.
You made it look so easy, Ray.
It is very easy.
Check out his Instagram. There's so many more Drew-worthy cake pops up there. They're like really cool designs. And you have a website now, don't you?
Yes, I just launched it. So yeah, go check it out if you want to.
You like these t-shirts?
Oh, you can get the t-shirts. Yeah, you can send me a message on it. So yeah.
Yeah, come say hi. And don't forget to subscribe and like. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time.